Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be your host tonight for this amazing, exclusive experience that you guys are going to have with me over the next few moments. I want to give you guys an opportunity to just get into a good mental place to receive abundance, overflow, increase, because everything that we're going to discuss over the next few moments tonight is going to be all about overflow, abundance, and increase. And so, if you are ready to receive all that God has for you in overflow, abundance, and increase, just drop 777s in the chat. I'm really excited that you made it inside of this exclusive and private experience, this show me the money experience. You are here at the right time. You are here in the right place if you are ready for me to show you the money. You're recognizing where we are in today's economy, and you need to see some real results. You need to see it from some real people, and you need for me to keep it real simple. If that's you, drop sevens in the chat. Just go ahead and drop 777s in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Anita says, show me the money. If you need real results shown by real people and kept real simple, then tonight I am elated to be your host. I believe that you are here at the right time. You're definitely in the right space. And I know that there's a few more people that you would love to hear this information. And so, what I'm going to do is allow you just about 3 minutes. You have to move with urgency if you want to really walk into another level of success. So, I'm going to allow you about 3 more minutes to go ahead and invite some more people into the room. In order for them to have access to what you're witnessing right now, they must be a private and exclusive member inside of this private community. There's an invite feature right at the top that even if you're a guest watching for the first time, you can give someone that you know, that you love, that you respect, that you want to travel the world with an opportunity to be here with us tonight. So I encourage you right now to take a moment and go right ahead and invite them into the room. Once again, you have about 2.5 minutes left. Success is going to require urgency. Success is going to require a high level of speed. Success is going to require a high level of intentionality. And so I encourage you right now to go ahead and take the next 2 minutes. My eyes are right here on the feature to give them access to this exclusive experience. Once they request access by you inviting them, I'm going to simply allow them to get into the room. And so I challenge you guys right now to go right ahead and invite to get them in the room. All you have to do once again is simply click on the invite tab right at the top of this private and exclusive room, and it's going to give you a link. Right, the simplest way for you to do this is for it to give you the link. Once you get the link, you can then share the link with those that you know, love, and trust, those that you want to travel the world with, those that you want to win with, that you know that they need to see the money too. They're tired of all the hocus pocus. They're tired of all of the games. They're tired of all of the shenanigans that goes on in this today's world. They need to know, where is the money? Let's get straight to the good part, right? Let's get straight to the good part. Show me the money. Okay. So I'm being real generous right now, because I understand what it feels like to look and search for something real and to feel like I'm too late. And so I'm giving a bit of a buffer. We have about 1 more minute before this presentation starts. And so I'm also giving you an opportunity to bless somebody. Right? I'm giving you an opportunity to bless somebody so that they too can be in the shelter. It's raining out here right now in Atlanta. It's storming right now out here in Atlanta. And the way I see what's happening in Atlanta is what's happening in the financial world. It's storming in the world. Most people are pretending like they're okay with walking in the rain. And I'm not talking about a rain of abundance. Okay, it's storming. And so we're providing economic shelter in the midst of a storm for families, economic shelter in the midst of a storm for loved ones and friends that we want to see win. And so I'm really excited, guys, that you took advantage of an opportunity to get more people in the room. Let me just do one quick check so that I can get them in the room for you guys. And then once my eyes put this phone down, I'm totally focused. I'm locked in with you, and I will not be looking at this phone. So if they did not make the cut, then they're going to have to watch this on a replay. Is that fair? All right, so let's go. Now, if your guests are already in the room, what you can do is you can simply tag their name. And when you tag their name, we're going to be able to actually, they're going to be able to see that we are live. Now it's showtime. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, you are definitely in the right place. You are here at the right time for an opportunity that could absolutely change your life like it changed mine many years ago. I am extremely passionate about the current economic time that we're in. And I'm so passionate about this time that we're in because of what happened to me in the last recession that the world experienced. My name is Dr. China Bethley. I'm a global ambassador to the United Nations. I received a Lifetime Achievement Award by our 44th President Barack Obama for entrepreneurship and outreach. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, but my greatest attribute is really being a woman who is a leader in God's kingdom that's on a very intentional mission to make impact. I am here to show you that there is an economy in the kingdom. Okay, so yes, you can still love God and have all the abundance that He desired for you to have. And I'm going to show you on tonight what I call a hidden wealth secret. Anytime you come in a space of greatness to learn, to grow, to evolve, please make it a habit of coming with pen and notepad. There is nothing that I'm going to share tonight that I want you to even pretend to believe you could leave up to memory, right? A short memory is better than a long pencil. So I want to make sure that you are prepared to take down notes. I'm going to be sharing with you something that I call a hidden wealth secret. Go ahead and type hidden wealth secrets in the chat because it's something about your participation and your elevation that allows you to grow quicker. It's something about your participation in your elevation that allows you to grow quicker. So go ahead and write it in the chat. I'm really excited about what it is that we're doing and what it is that we've done. Hidden wealth secrets is what you're going to have access to in this presentation. So let me go ahead and share my slides so that I can stay on point. I can get really, really passionate. So if you start to see me get excited, if you start to hear some excitement, just know that it is my passion for helping to make impact. It is my passion for helping people who could be lost out here to have some safety, right? I'm really passionate about this current economy because it's when I made my first $1 million after being completely broke 18 months prior. I am extremely passionate about the steps that you need to take in order to acquire wealth. I am really, really passionate about helping you to get into the right rooms. And so once again, with that being said, let's go ahead. I'm going to share my slides. You can continue to get more people in the room. Once again, I will not be looking at the phone. Somebody else may be on the back end inside of our private community that can get them in the room. But I'm going to focus on you today in this moment and give you my 100% undivided attention. But in order for me to give you my 100% undivided attention, I need for you to give you your 100% undivided attention. So if something is happening around you that's causing you to be distracted, this is the time to really focus in. This is the time to really listen. I'm going to move pretty quickly. So your attention is going to be required in order for you to receive the information that's going to give you the life that you desire. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I want to break down a little bit about what you're experiencing in this private, exclusive community that we call Run One. Run One is a collection of leaders that have decided to come together for the purposes of unity so that we can run one mission, right? That we can run one mission, and that is to help to build digital franchises, literally building a digital empire, one franchise at a time. You are here today because you're going to hear about how you can actually build an empire, a legacy for your family, just the way the phenomenal leaders that you're looking at. You may not know everyone that you're looking at, but I'll just quickly introduce them from left to right. You have Queen Megan to the left with the beautiful brown on. This woman is a phenomenon. She's doing some really big things, not just on social media, but in the real world as an incredible mother. And I'm really excited to be partnered with her. She's doing incredible in the space of e-commerce. She's doing incredible in the space of social media. She's really leveraging AI technology, and being a part of this community, you will have an opportunity to connect with her. You will have an opportunity to hear her story. When we begin to do our live events, you will have an opportunity to meet her in person. Next to her is a gentleman by the name of Dwayne Lodge. This gentleman is absolutely absolutely doing some incredible things globally. He's probably someone who's traveled all around the world. I cannot tell you how many countries that he's been to, but his slogan that he always says is, yes, we want to help you to make more money, but we also want to help you to have more memories. Write that down. Every single person that you're looking at holds what we call a chairman position. We'll get into the depth of what that means in just a moment. But what that simply means is that they're earning at least six figures a year, at least $10,000 a month in residual income is what each and every one of these individuals are earning that you're looking at right now, a minimum. Okay. All right. So this is Dwayne Lies. Next is Latasha. We call her the boss chick because this woman is operating multiple businesses at a very high level. She is a serial entrepreneur and investor, and she is a prior educator. This woman was retired by this industry. She decided to walk away from the classroom to now teach people globally on how they can increase their economy in their own home. And so I'm really excited to be partnered with her. Next, let me tell you something. Many of us call him the GOAT. Okay, this gentleman has done something that if he would not have done, I don't even know if we would even be in the space that we're in right now. This is Mr. Garrett Roberts. He's also known as Rich Off the Net. He became rich off the internet. It's just as simple and plain as that. He became rich off the internet, and his story is so relatable. Some of you listening in may be able to relate to Garrett Roberts' story because he was simply at home and frustrated with barely making ends meet and decided to go to the internet to find out, how could I make some money? What could I do to make some money? What could I do to get out of the current, at that time, financial situation that he was in? And he found the industry that I'm going to introduce to you guys. But if he had not said yes, none of us would be here. And so we're so grateful, and we're always paying homage to the decision that he made, because not only are we blessed by it, but our children have become blessed from the decision that he made. And so we're forever grateful to Mr. Rich Off the Net. Next is yours truly. I'll get into a little bit more about who I am in just a moment. Just know I'm extremely honored for this role that I get to participate in. I found my purpose in this industry. Now I travel all around the world, impacting nations and generations and helping them to believe and really coming into full fruition of who they really are and what they deserve. And so I'm excited. Next to me is Mr. Stevenson Lindor. This is an educator that has educated hundreds of thousands of people globally inside of the financial markets. This is a gentleman who has worked on Wall Street and is now educating the everyday person of how they can navigate simply inside of the financial markets. And I'm really excited about the level of expertise that you guys have in front of you. I'm really excited about the decision that you get to make to partner with people who have not only talents and skill, but experience inside of this space. Finally, last but definitely not least, I have a little bit more extra excitement for this gentleman here because he happens to be my husband. And it's a whole different type of a situation when you're doing business with your spouse. And I'm so incredibly excited to be doing business with my husband, Mr. Logic Mix, that saw me on a journey and decided to not just watch me on this journey, but decided to participate in this bold and iconic journey. And now we get to trade together. We get to travel together. We get to build global and digital empires together as we're doing life together and building a legacy together. And so let me just continue to share with you guys. So once again, I am a global ambassador to the United Nations. I received the Lifetime Achievement Award from our 44th President, Barack Obama. This is you see this happening here. This is my beautiful and incredible family. I have three amazing children, my husband and I, my oldest daughter, Anjay, Legacy Milani, and Akeem Malik. And, you know, we are so excited that we made the decision that to go against the grain, to become entrepreneurs, to lead by example in our household, to show our children how to really build something from the bottom up that we could leave as a legacy for our children. All right. I authored a few books. This one here is highlighting one of the books that I authored called Bitcoin Baby. The purpose of this book was to educate, to educate in a very simple way, the simple elements of how to invest into asset classes like Bitcoin. I also created a song. You can download it anywhere called Bitcoin Mommy. And the purpose of that was to educate while entertaining our community so that they were not left out of this wealth transfer. Here you see me. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm here standing in front of 10,000 people speaking in London. In fact, that same trip, we decided to take our team, as you can see right here, to Buckingham Palace. It's kind of grayed out, but hopefully you can see amazing people. Many of you could identify with that has been able to travel around the world. My husband and I were in Turkey here. We're in Abu Dhabi here, probably our fourth or fifth time going to Dubai. Here we're in Disney with the kids. There's a few pictures that are behind me. I'm speaking on the stage here at Network GoPro. Here I am in South Africa rubbing on the baby cubs, just so that you know who it is that you're listening to. I think that's very important as you decide, because you're here to make a decision. You're not just here to get information, but you're also here to make a decision. What type of a decision do you need to make tonight? Write this down. You need to make a decision on what side of money you want to be on. You need to make a decision on what side of money you want to be on. If I were you, I would actually draw out the diagram that you're looking at right now, right? What you're looking at was something that was created by a gentleman named Robert Kiyosaki. He's an economist. Many of you may have read some of his books, may be familiar with some of his works. Okay, his name is Robert Kiyosaki, and he wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad that some of you may have had an opportunity to read. Nevertheless, he created this cash flow quadrant. Write that down, cash flow quadrant. That means that nothing that I'm going to share with you tonight is from a biased perspective. Nothing that I'm going to share with you right now is coming from just my idea. Everything that I'm sharing with you right now is simply information that was collected over time, data that has been proven, facts of how money actually works. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on sharing with you what we do, right? To help you to get to the right side of money by leveraging trillion-dollar industries. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't even matter what your prior education was. After this point, you will be in a position to make a decision on what side of money you want to be on. So I'm going to take a few moments to break this down. This is probably the most important slide of this presentation. So I need you to be totally focused and totally present with me right now. Your future depends on it. What you're looking at is not China's philosophy. This is the data, actual world data of how money works, how it's generated, and who actually acquires the most of it. And I don't mean based on a particular person, right? I'm talking about particular, not even just industries, not even just class, but the quadrants of education, depending on what you learn, put you in a particular place. And I want to help to break some of the barriers, but I cannot do that alone. You have to participate. Somebody say I'm in 100%. Somebody say I'm ready for a shift in my life. I need you to not only type it, I need you to speak it out of your mouth right now. This is for people who are ready to go to the next level. If you're comfortable where you are, congratulations. Perhaps you made it to the peak of your life. But for those of you who need life-changing shifts in your life, I need you to be totally present with me in this moment. Because it doesn't work with me just giving you the information. You have to be open to receiving it for there to be a shift. If you're tired of your financial situation, no matter how good it is, and you want more out of life, this is probably going to be the most important slide. So what he was able to discover is that 95% of the world's population is on the left side of money. This represents the people in the world, not in North America, not just in South America, not just in Europe, not Asia, not Africa, not the islands, but in the world. 95% of the world is on the left side of money, and they only have access to 5% of the wealth. 5% of the wealth. The 95% of the world's population that's on the left side of money are your employees and those that are self-employed. The employees make up 60% of the 95. The self-employed make up 35% of the 95. And if I can be very transparent with you, as a woman who was born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, who no matter what type of income home you were from, you were right around the corner from poverty. My education was both public and private, yet all I ever knew when I was growing up was information primarily about the left side of money. That means everything that I was taught primarily only was going to put me in a position to access 5% of the world's wealth. That's information that's given to employees and those that are self-employed. The people that are employees, most of us don't have to break this down because our educational system all over the world teaches us to be a good employee. We are taught from children to go to school to get good grades so that we can one day get a good job, so that hopefully we can retire with a home, a white picket fence, and 2 kids, and maybe a puppy. That's the American dream, okay? Or at least it was before social media exposed it, okay? And so employees are people who simply exchange their time, energy, effort for money. Don't worry, this is not the car where we beat you up about being an employee. Our entire educational system taught you everything that you know right now. If you were able to break out of the mindset that was taught to you, that was indoctrinated in you, in your parents, in your parents' parents, to even make it to self-employed, congratulations. Congratulations. Give yourself a hand clap. Because in fact, most people who tell somebody that they got a new job, they're going to be celebrated. But when you say that you started your own, that you were going to be self-employed to just start this business, right? To maybe be a cosmetologist. Let me just share my story here. When I said that I wanted to do hair, I was told, when are you going to get a real job? It didn't matter how much money I was making as a cosmetologist. It didn't matter if I felt very passionate and connected to beautifying women. I was asked, when are you going to get a real job? Because most people's minds have been conditioned to a job. Now, the difference between those that are employed and self-employed is that you go from having a job to owning a job, right? Now, what's wrong with this quadrant? Nothing is wrong with any of the quadrants, once again, except that there's only 5% of the wealth here. So here you're trading your time, energy, effort for money. And here you're working for yourself, right? But if you don't show up to do the job, you don't get paid. If I didn't show up to take the client and do the client hair, I didn't make money. So yes, I made it out of the employee quadrant. Yay, yay, yay. I'm now self-employed. Yay, yay, yay. But I go from having a job to owning a job. And if I don't show up for the job, that's my job that I own, then I don't get paid. But the interesting thing is the doctors and lawyers are also in this quadrant. If the doctor and the lawyer does not show up, then they don't get paid. The surgeon doesn't show up to do the surgery, the surgeon doesn't get paid. The attorney doesn't show up to take the case, the attorney doesn't get paid. So you telling me that the lawn care provider, the hairstylist, the doctor, and the lawyer are all in the same quadrant? That's exactly what I'm telling you. So my goal right now is to get you to the right side of money. Somebody say right side of money. This is not time to be personal and feeling no kind of way based on what we were taught. It's time to be bold and to sit up strong and high to say, listen, I got to do some things differently if I want different results. The right side of money gives you access to 95% of the world's population. I mean, 95% of the world's money is on the right side of money. 95% of the world's wealth is right here. But only 5% of the world's population has access to it. Who are these people? They're business owners. I'm not talking about when I was doing hair and I had my little thing that I was doing, you know, if I didn't show up, I didn't get paid type of situation. I'm talking about big business. You know, I'm talking about big business on the right side of money. Big business is on the right side of money. The type of business that you can walk away from for a month and come back and sales are increased. The type of business that you don't have to show up for every day in your business because you have systems working for you, you could actually have increased sales. So on the right side of money, this top 5% is business owners and investors. Somebody write that at the top of your paper. If you want to generate wealth, this is not my philosophy. It's not my opinion. It's not even debatable. There's 2 things you need to do. No matter who you are and where you are in the world, that's start a business and that's start investing. I want to focus the rest of this time on how you can start a business and start investing. These business owners make up 4% of the top 5% of the population, and investors make up 1%. Business owners have systems working for them that save them time, energy, and money. Investors have money that works for them. Employees work for a system. Self-employed people work for money. Are you ready? Because we partner with a company that I'm really excited about. We partner with a company that's #1 in the world for what we do. And let me tell you something. I'm very particular about who I go into partnership with. I'm very particular because of the partnerships that I already have. because of the reputation that I already have, because of the work that I've already done. I mentioned to you guys before, I'm a global ambassador to the United Nations. I received my Lifetime Achievement Award from my 44th president. And I don't take it lightly that a young Black woman from New Orleans, Louisiana, was able to give such prestige honors. I take it very seriously, and so I'm very intentional about who I partner with. Why did I partner with this company? Not only because it was the longest standing company in this industry, not only because I vetted out each of the founders of this company to see that they had real experience and expertise inside of the financial markets, 35 plus years of experience inside of the market for one of the founders, trading millions and billions of dollars inside of the financial markets, but also one of the founders worked on Wall Street as one of the top financial executives on Wall Street. I want to make sure that I'm connected with the right people. See, it's not just about being connected with good people. You got to be connected with the right people. And so when we decided to make this partnership, it absolutely changed our life, but not just for us, but for many tens and thousands that follow. This company has accomplished already $1 billion in revenue. We have we have customers in 20 countries around the world. So we're a global business. We have 1 million students that have already received education through this company. That says a whole lot. If 1 million different people said yes to this opportunity, 1 million different people selected for this academy to be where they learn about the financial markets, the most lucrative markets in the world, trillion-dollar industries, 1 million people. And this is the largest online learning platform in the world. Here's a list of our products that we offer. We offer a product called TBX. Doesn't matter if you're not familiar with any of these terms. We keep it very simple. We make it very sexy. And we want to put you in a position to simply decide to get to the right side of money. TBX simply stands for time-based trading or binary options. We trade inside of the financial markets by the minute. Within a minute, you're in and out of a trade. Within 3 minutes, you're in and out of a trade. The foreign exchange markets is the largest financial markets in the world. This is a $6.7 trillion daily market. This market allows you to literally make money in minutes, well, but a little bit more time. Maybe you are in and out of the market in 15, 30 minutes, a couple of hours, turning pennies into dollars, dollars into hundreds, and hundreds into thousands of dollars. Digital currency, let me tell you something. Digital currency is a big deal. I showed you guys that I created a book, and this book allowed you to learn about this, but I got my information from this amazing academy, learning about Bitcoin and Ethereum and blockchain technology and Web3 technology, learning about the metaverse and NFTs. And a lot of people assume that because the hype is gone, that these industries are gone. They're not gone. Facebook did change their name to Meta because of hype. They understood that they were at the beginning of something huge. We're putting you in a position to be at the beginning of something huge. Stocks is our SFX Academy. Most people they know about stocks. Stocks allows you to actually buy into the companies that you're already supporting. But we have the best of the best educators to put you in a position to learn how you too could benefit from stocks. TLX, well, that's our travel lifestyle experience. And it's something about an experience. Listen, we get one life to live. And I think it's so important for you to have the most luxury, opulent experience if that's what you decide to do. But I want you to have a rich and famous type of a life on an everyday type of a budget. And we'll get into that in just a moment. E-commerce is our ECX Academy. People are literally buying from Amazon all the time. E-commerce is a $1 trillion industry. Now we want to show you how you can get involved, how you can make money. Show me the money. We want to show you how you can open up an e-commerce store and get paid every time somebody shops on your store. SMX, social media, has become a huge phenomenon. If you're not leveraging social media for a business tool, then you don't actually know what it was designed for. We're going to put you in a position to leverage all of these amazing academies, including the Mindset Academy. Academy. Now, we're going to spend a little bit of time in this area right here. This is one of our products. It's actually my favorite product. What you're looking at is something that I designed from a product that we have access to. This is AI technology that you're looking at right here. It doesn't really matter if you have any prior experience inside of the financial markets. It doesn't really matter if you don't have a whole lot of time to sit in front of a million charts and lines and graphs. It doesn't really matter if your education goes up to the 9th grade, because my 4th grader is learning how to match up his colors. I'm not going to give a deep, detailed training here, but I'm going to empower you in the next 60 seconds to show you the simplicity of how I was able to make $1,800 in the market by simply knowing my colors. Somebody say, I know my colors. If you know the difference between red and blue, then you can get paid in the market. Somebody say, I'm ready to get paid. If you know the difference between red and blue, you can get paid in the market. Somebody say, I am ready to get paid. I am ready to get paid, because all I had to do was line up these colors, right? You may not know everything that you're looking at, and I won't get into the depth of the details, but everything in this area, except for this line, I wanted to identify that I put that line there so I can match it up. Everything is red. The trend line is red. This wave is red. I like to call this the money wave, okay? I like to call this the pretty wave, because everything I look at right now, it looks like pretty money to me. So I call this my pretty money strategy. And so I put the little kissy lips was my perfect optimal entry into the market. That let me know, kiss right there. We're going to keep it simple and sweet right here. The trend line is red, right? The money wave is red. The pretty wave is red. This little candlestick is red. This power core down here is red. I'm in red momentum down here, and all of these time frames are red. All I have to do is know what direction I'm going. And if it's all red, I'm going to sell. And guess what? Just for a closer view on it, it's all red, I'm going to sell. If it's all red, I'm going to sell. And then guess what? Here's a closer view on it right here. Everything is red. This is red. This is red. This is red. Everything is red. Everything is red. Red momentum, red time frames. And guess what? If it's all blue, I'm going to buy. What we focus on in our training with you is helping you to identify what optimal entry looks like. When it's all red, we sell. Somebody say, when it's all red, we sell. For the guests, this is for you. When it's all blue, we buy. When it's all red, we sell. When it's all blue, we buy. When it's all red, we sell. When it's all blue, we buy. You mean to tell me you could get paid when gold is going down in value? Yes, we get paid whether the currencies are going up or down. What else do you trade? We trade currencies. We trade what we call indices, the top, traded stocks in America or anywhere in the world. Okay. We trade precious metals like gold and silver and copper. Okay. We trade currencies like the US dollar against the Great British Pound. But what if I don't have Great British Pound? You don't need the Great British Pound. All you need access to is our money app. Somebody type the money app in the chat so the guests can go download the money app. We just make sure you have access to the money app so that when we have access to this AI technology and the AI technology lines up the color for us, then we decide based on the colors, right? The thing told us to sell. We didn't say sell. Right? So our goal is to teach you simply how to use the tool. It's all blue, you buy. It's all red, you sell. It's all blue, you buy. It's all red, you sell. And that's it. We actually excited because we decided to create this 6-figure summer campaign. This is a campaign helping you to grow $500 to $100,000. And I already know, brace yourself, depending on where you are in your life, where you are in that quadrant, you might think this is nearly impossible. But I said that we're in a $6.7 trillion daily market. What does that simply mean? We're making money in minutes inside of this market. We're making money in minutes inside of this market, ladies and gentlemen. We're showing you and putting you in a position. In fact, let me stop sharing my slides really quick because I want to show you the money. I know you guys are here for me to show you the money. Let me show you how is that possible. I could just feel it in my sha-na-na. Okay. I introduced you to all of us on here, but I feel it in my sha-na-na that somebody's watching and they don't know what they don't know. And they're saying, you got to show me a little more on that. How is that even possible? Well, we're leveraging AI technology, and AI technology simplifies whatever it is that we would do on our own individually. That means a person could come in technically and learn how to use AI and leverage AI without having to know exactly how AI is doing what it's doing. When everything is blue, we buy. When everything is red, we sell. And now we provide you with a GPS. This GPS says if you fund your live account with $500 and your goal is to grow 10% a day, and I know 10% a day is not traditional, but nothing about what I'm sharing with you is traditional. AI technology is not traditional. All right. The financial markets is not something traditionally that the average household had access to. So now we're showing you how to leverage expertise of others in technology. You start account with $500. Your goal is to grow that account 10% a day. Day one, you make $50, right? This is not a guarantee. It's simply a goal. Day two, you make 55. Day three, you make 60. And by the time you get down to day 7, you're at $88 that day that you made. No big deal, but your account has compounded to $974.36. Now, listen, I want to ask some of the members that's on here right now. How many of the members on here have ever had a $936 day? If you've ever made $974 in a day with us, go ahead and put 974 in the chat. Better yet, let's forget the 974 because that wasn't a day. That's 7 days. $88. If you made $88 for the day, then forget the 974. We ain't gonna get there yet. Let's take baby steps. If you've ever made $88, drop $88 in the chat. Don't hurt them big boys and big girls in here. Relax for a second. Just let us know about the $88. Okay, guess this is for you. Pay attention. Guess this is for you. This is for you. This is for you, guess. This are the people who've been able to achieve that. This is for you, guess. Okay, this is for you. All right. Very important because this is why we're here. So you're not left out. We're already on the inside. All right. Now, listen, what happens is that's day 7, right? By the time you get down to day 14, that day you made 172. If you've ever made 172 in a day trading with us, put 172 in the chat. But listen, your account has compounded to $1,898.75. If you have not been taught about compound interest, you're missing it. You want to generate wealth? You want to do it expeditiously? You need to compound your money. Your bills has been compounding. Compound your money. Compound your money. $1,898.75 because that day you made $172. Any members in the room, exclusive members, a part of our academy in the room, a part of Run One in the room that ever had $172 day? Yes, pay attention. This is for you. We already on the inside. This is for you. This is for you. In one day. But look at what the compound effect did. That day they had 1,800. Listen, let's keep going. 21 days, $336. $336. Members, where y'all at? All right, it's getting a little steep. Somebody not going to make this kind of money a week on their job. Somebody not going to make this kind of money in 3 days on their job. Have you ever calculated how much you make a day? Don't worry, we got you. $336 in one day. Why? Because you got into the right environment. Why? Because you had access to the right resources. Why? Because you decided to take the right actions. And that one day you made $336 because you were leveraging AI technology in the right community. But by that time, your account has grown to $3,700.12. Where y'all at? Anybody ever made $336 in a day? The guests need to see. Don't get quiet on us, right? Right? Y'all, we're not getting quiet. As you can see right here, $336 in a day has been made. Watch this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. By the time you get down to day 28, $665. That's $7,200.10 in a day. By the time you get down to day 35, $1,277. Guys, that's $14,000 that your account has compounded to. Here's the reality of it. This is just numbers on the paper. This is just numbers on the paper to give you a guide. By the time you get down to your 60th day, you're at $138,000. How did that happen? Look, by day 40, you had made $2,000. You made $2,000 by day 40, $22,000. How is this possible? It's called compounding. This is not a whole lot of impossible money right here. But when the money is compounding, the money is growing consistently, you committed, you're in the right environment, you have access to the right resources, you're leveraging the financial markets. In the perfect world, 138,000. Yeah, this side of heaven ain't a perfect world. This ain't a perfect world on this side of heaven. So guess what we did? We embedded the risk in. Yeah, the day that your goal was to make $50, there could be a potential learning lesson of $10. The day that your goal was to make 55, you could have a potential learning lesson of 11. We're not here to guarantee you or promise you that you're going to have an exact scenario like this. We're saying to you, if you were able to take $500 and in 90 trading days to about 13,000, you're blessed. 90% error, 90% this went wrong. You messed up a few times. Life started to happen a little bit. You didn't really fully understand everything. This is your first time doing this. 500 to 13,000, you blessed. You got 90% wrong. In any other scenario, you failed. But here, you grow $500 to 13,000. What if you took $500 and grew it to 30,000? What if you took $500 and grew it to 30,000? How many of you will be so grateful that in 90 days, come on, I call this a pretty money summer. It's time out for ugly financial situations. It's time out for ugly situations financially. It's time for pretty money situations. What if you grew it to 30,000? How many of you will be okay? There's somebody listening right now that said, wait a minute, hold up, sis. Like, y'all for real over here. I thought I wasn't really sure, but this is for real. No, this for real. It's already being done. I'll show you testimonies in just a moment. We're just simply allowing you to do it with us now. We're simply allowing you to do it with us now because what we know is that we do it better when we do it together. Watch this, guys. Somebody's saying, shucks, I get you. 50% of this, I could be at $70,000, but I really like the sound of that six-figure. Shucks, I want six figures this summer. How can I get them six figures? Somebody gonna say, you know what? $500. I'm not about to let $500 stand in the way of my potential of making 13,000. I'm not gonna let $500 stand in the way of my potential of making 30,000. I'm not about to let somebody else saying 500. Shucks, what happens if I put 1,000 in? Your money, you're trading it. You're not giving this to someone. This is not somebody DMing you with this fake stuff on Instagram. You're in a private, exclusive community with real human beings. You pinch me. This is real skin. This is not a robot. We leveraging AI. AI work for us. It's not a bot. You got to press the button. Does that make sense? You're in control. You got the power. So somebody said, well, shucks, if the AI going to tell me what to do, and all I got to do is just do it, what if I put in $1,000? Well, guess what? Here we go. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Then you increase your probability of having a six-figure situation. 50% if it goes wrong, and congratulations, you still have six figures. Somebody said, well, shucks, I'm not going to let $1,000 time, energy, effort, and focus stand in the way. Stand in the way of me earning the potential. Listen, what if you just hit 70,000? What if you just get to 70,000? The 206,000 just didn't work out, but you put in 1,000 and you got 70,000. 60 days here that we're showing you is about 90 days. 60 trading days is about 90 days because most of us are not trading in real time. I mean, most of us are not trading every single day. Most of us are not trading every single day. Somebody say, man, this right here, I need to see this a few more times. And that's what you'll have access to in our community. The education to show you how. You want to leave your job and right now you're making $12.50 an hour? Simple. Get to the point where you're making $100 a day, $500 a week, $2,000 a month, leveraging our AI technology. You're making $31.25 an hour, working 40 hours a week on your job, and you want to replace that income? Fine. Get to the point where you're making $250 a day, $1,250 a week, $5,000 a month, $6,000 a year. You are making $62.50 on your job? Make $500 a day in the market. Leverage your time. So this gives you a job equivalent. It even shows you this is the goal, but this is what you actually did. And it calculates it for you. We even make sure this is the most important part of this chart. Withdrawals. Listen, it's nice that your account looking real thick and heavy. I'm going to show you some real thick, heavy accounts. But what the withdrawals looking like? Listen, I want to pull it out the trade account and put it in the bank account so I can do whatever I want to do with it or put it into another investment. So we give you a withdrawal schedule that you can use. Maybe you start off and start withdrawing once a month. Then you start withdrawing every other week. Then you start withdrawing every week until you start withdrawing every single day. We have a community that is designed to help you to win. Listen, let's prepare to wrap this up. Because once again, you're here to make a decision. I want to put you in the most powerful position to do just that. Whether you're going to trade with us by trading binary options, literally trading and making money in minutes with our system, or whether you're going to trade any of our tools, whether you want to do TBX or FRX or DCX or SFX, all of those industries, or whether you want to, travel with us, those opportunities are here for you. Listen, right now, what you're looking at are success stories. Right here, you have Anita for the day. And I only know it's for the day because I can see this right here. Go ahead and spread your screen, enlarge it so that you can see. This is showing for the day. She was able to make 1,000, excuse me, $1,384.99 in a day. Come on, replace the income on the job if you don't want to be there. Come on, just replace the income on the job if it's taking up your time and you got so much more that you want to do with your life, so much more purpose, so much more impact. Look at Kawana. She was able to make $1,112. How long did it take? It shows me right here, a day. See, the data is right here. We don't have to figure it out in a day. That's the opportunity that you have right now. In a day. That's the opportunity that you have right now. So let's keep it going, right? The products are amazing. We talked about ECX. How many of you receiving packages to your door? Listen, I have a 22-year-old here, and I tell you, packages come every day. You know, the interesting thing, I'd be like, where are you getting all this money from? It's interesting that people be complaining about, you ever saw a person complain about their finances, but they always got something shipped to the door? Or they always going out partying and all, where you getting all this money from to do all of these stuff? People gonna find the money. What type of packages you got coming to your door? A little bit or a lot? What if you got paid every time somebody got a package coming to their door because they bought it off your website? Because you were able to start a store with our e-commerce academy. Listen, people are spending a lot of money on these academies. Listen, one of the things that I love Dwayne says, he said, listen, the money is important, but the memories are important too. The memories are important too. So listen, there's a few ways that we get paid. We get paid by simply wrapping a franchise around our experiences. We get paid by simply wrapping a franchise. Remember, I told you do you remember the two things that you have to do to generate wealth? Two things you have to do to generate wealth. Number one, start a business. Number two, start investing. Some of you saying, Dan, I want to start with $500. I want to start with $1,000, but I don't, the way me and my money working right now, the way it's set up right now. Well, we have a solution for you. We want to help you to be cash flow positive. We know our product is very sexy, very attractive, very simple. And more importantly, we know it works. And so when you decide to become one of our business partners, you have access to a franchise. That means even if you didn't start to build your e-commerce store yet, because maybe you wanted to focus more on making money in minutes with us, if somebody decided that they wanted to start an e-commerce store, you can actually sell them an e-commerce store. What? Yes, you can promote premium courses that you don't have to create by wrapping a franchise around e-commerce. Now you can have a link in your bio on social media. And when somebody's interested in making more money and somebody's interested in starting a business, you now have a solution for them. Now you become a solution in the midst of world-class problems. The world is looking for solutions right now. You want to make more money? Become a solution. Right? And so what this shows you is that every time you sell one of our packs, you get a direct commission of $100. $100. That means when you become what we call a platinum 150 in our company, it simply means that you put your business boss cap on. Any bosses in the room? I know we got a lot of customers in the room because the data shows us that 95% of the world's population is on the left side of money. And only 5% is on the right side. That means only 5% of the people in this room may be business minded. So just for a second, because I spent about 35 minutes on the customers, I want to spend 5 minutes on the business minded people, just 5, because we don't really need that much. Why? We got a clear vision for our life, and either it's in alignment or it's out of alignment, and we make quick decisions. Why do we make quick decisions? Because we got a clear vision. It's either in alignment with our destiny, it's either in alignment with our vision, it's either in alignment with where we want to go with our life, or it's out. Where do you want to go? Do you want to generate wealth? How do you generate wealth? It's very simple, guys. Start a business and start investing. What type of business do you want to start? I want to start a profitable business. The next time somebody asks you that question, your answer should be very simple: a profitable one. That doesn't go against my integrity, that doesn't go against my morals, that doesn't go, a profitable one. Well, what type of businesses are profitable in 2023? Get your emotions out of it. Take the money that you make from your business, and then you spend it on your hobbies and the things that you're emotional about. What type of businesses are profitable right now? People want to learn how to leverage AI technology. Well, why do they want to learn how to leverage AI technology? Because they want to make more money. So, what type of AI technology would you want to have access to that you could potentially promote as a business? The type of AI technology that allows people to make more money. I'm not talking about AI technology like ChatGPT that allows you to write emails and digital products. Good, because I made a lot of money off of my emails and my digital products that I sold via e-commerce. I made a lot of money off of leveraging AI technology in multiple different ways at assisting me in my business structure. But when I tell you the AI technology that doesn't require me to ever have to get a customer where I'm sitting in the bed and still in my pajamas and I'm hitting buy and I'm hitting sell because the AI technology just color coded it for me. And when it was all red, I sold it. When it was all blue, I bought. That's the type of business that you want to sell in 2023 because there's nobody that's on this call right now that could afford to walk to the table of wealth and say, I only want this one here when everything else in abundance is available for you. There's an abundance available for you. So what type of business do you want to start? You want to start an e-commerce business. Why? Because in the pandemic, even the e-commerce industry didn't slow down. In fact, Jeff Bezos made more money. Why would you not want to get on his level? Somebody say, get on his level. Well, you don't have to create everything. You don't have to create the software. The software is created for you. Now you have a business. And when you have 3 people that says yes to partner with you in your business, you make $300 plus a residual commission of $150. When you have 3 people that says yes to your business in 1 week, you make $400 plus a residual commission of $150. Somebody says, show me the money. You thought I was going to come in here and play? No, we're here to show you the money. That's a platinum 150 position. But guess what happens? Those 3 people are excited. They're in a community. They're learning, they're growing, they're sharing, they're inviting. And those 3 grow to 12. And now those 12 people in your business, now you're making a residual income of $600. Our residual income of $600 a month may not be much, but most people that are making $600 a month in residual income with us, if they came in working their job, they're probably still working their job. So this is like having a $600 raise that is automatic, right? This is guaranteed every time I hit a certain rank in the company, every time I produce a certain amount of volume in the company, guaranteed for the last 7 years, my check came on Fridays digitally on this beautiful card that I get every Friday. Cha-ching, your money here. Guaranteed. Didn't matter if the market was up or down. Didn't matter what they was talking about in the news and the media. Guaranteed money. And every time you enroll someone on our All Impact, you get $100, cha-ching, $100, cha-ching. You mean to tell me, Dr. China, all I got to do is get somebody to come and see what I saw right now and you going to do this part for me? Or one of them beautiful people that I just saw. And when they say yes, I get the money. Yes, when they say yes, you get the money. When they say yes to you because you invited them, you get the money, even though the system did the work. Somebody said, that's what being a business owner is about. Yes. Having a business means that you have systems that work for you. It's not about just your physical labor. So then what's my requirement? Share. Use the product so you can get as excited as we are. There's nobody that can come around me and I'm not going to share this with them because this is what I do. It's in me. When that 12 grows to 30, you're making $1,000 a month. You just gave yourself a $12,000 annual raise. And every time somebody says yes to you for the All Impact, you get $100, $100, $100, $100. It's unlimited. When that 30 grows to 75, you're making $2,000 a month, but we pay you every Friday. When that 75 grows to 225, $5,000 a month residual income. $1,250 a week every single Friday. Listen, I know some people at this moment, I'm gonna be honest, at this point, some people start feeling some kind of way about their job because they say, first of all, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. If somebody start talking crazy at the job, their attitude be a little, I notice the attitudes get a little different at $5,000 a month because $5,000 a month extra income coming in that didn't require 4 years of education, that didn't require 6 years of school, that didn't require somebody to talk to them in a condescending way, that didn't require them to get up and go into traffic back and forth, that didn't require them to sacrifice time from their family. They start to think a little differently. I said, well, wait a minute. Hold on. They better not say nothing to me, because if I had more time to put into this business, I might be able to double that. And that's 10,000 a month for a team of 500. $10,000 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, the compensation plan goes all the way up. $25,000 a month. And I know this is getting heavy. I know for some of you, it's getting heavy, but I dare you to go and watch Lil Ryan on YouTube. Ryan got to be a good bit of 10 right now. Maybe he's 11. He might be 12. He's been making millions of dollars since he was 7. Don't think it's impossible in 2023 to make $25,000 a month. Invite the wealth into your mind. Invite the wealth into your heart. I remember when I hit this position, $25,000 a month changed my life. $62.50 a week changed my life. But I realized, shucks, there was more on the table. I had to go higher. So I had to move over to $50,000 a month. That's $2,500. That's 2,500 people. That's $50,000. That's $1,250 a week. 12,500, by the way. I talk in commas. $12,500 every Friday. It depends on your belief level to determine what you're going to receive. If you don't believe, you won't receive. But if you believe, then you open yourself up to receiving if you do the work, because the faith without the works is dead. You can believe all you want. If you don't do the work, you don't get paid. Currently, myself and Garrett Roberts, Mr. Rich Off the Net, occupy the Chairman 100 position in this company. That's $100,000 a month. That's life-changing income a month. We want to simply put you in a position to have access to a community who got proven results and skills in this system to help you to win. Listen, for some of you right now, I want to share this with you before we wrap. You already ready to make a decision. Screenshot that, print it out. It's time for you to start a business and start investing. Why? Because you got to generate wealth. What do you have to do? Start a business and start investing. Start a business and start investing. Your first eye should be on this P600 position. It's 12 members. Focus, get it done. Success loves speed. Focus and get it done. Get them in front of this information. Oh, we're going to have a real good time this summer. I just showed you the pretty money strategy. If it's all blue, you buy. If it's all red, you sell. Go tell a person who invited you, show me about that blue buy in red. You might not even be able to articulate it. What's that pretty money thing she talked about? What is that? What is that? It was real pretty. It was a chart, but it was pretty. There was blue and red. When it's red, you sell. It's blue, you buy. What's that thing again? So they can give you access to our technology, right? You simply choose your weapon. Now, I would be remiss if I don't show this. Listen, for me, it's the experience. And if you anything like me, you want to go on trips like to Dubai. I've been to Dubai several times. Okay, you want to go on trips like Dubai that's coming, that we put together as group trips that's coming this year, 2023. Okay, our TLX Academy is helping people to save a whole lot of money. You're saving a whole lot of money. So instead of going to the resort paying $625, you only pay $325 when you have access to this exclusive, all right, this exclusive academy, an exclusive experience that we have, okay, up to 60% off, okay, $250 a person to go on a retreat, with the TLX community, okay. You're seeing right here that a person is paying $27. Do you see this, guys? $27. They saved $141. This is in Cancun. That's 83% savings. Why? Because you became a TLX member, right? Somebody said, you showed me all this money. How much do I need to pay to get this, ma'am? Could you tell me how much I need to pay? Somebody saved 93%. 93% in Casa San Agustin and only paid $48. Why? Because membership has its privileges. Membership has its privileges. You like luxury? I love luxury. I appreciate luxury. I deserve luxury. Somebody say, I deserve luxury. I don't care what you were taught. Remember, depending on how you were taught, told you what place you were supposed to be in. They gave you your place. You this place in line. You that place in line. I said, I already know the place I'm at because the King of all kings told me my place. And I believe him. Hey, I believe him. So this gives you luxury experiences for regular prices. You want to be in a Lamborghini, maybe for a weekend, maybe in Miami. Normally it'll cost you $1,500, but with TLX, it only costs you $800. Come on, somebody say, okay, I could do that. Normally to be in the Rolls Royce is going to cost you about $1,800, but you know what? In TLX, it's going to cost you $999. You like this big monster truck they call the Apocalypse? Normally it'd be $1,000 for you, but in TLX, it's going to be $500. This is how my husband and I like to enjoy the luxury. I don't want to just show you what it looked like. I want to show you what it looked like. I don't want to just show you what it looked like. I want to show you what it looked like. Okay. This is how we like to travel around the world. We enjoy the fruits of our labor. We enjoy the luxury that we have access to because membership has its privileges. You want to be in the villas. Maybe you want to host a retreat. Maybe you want to go somewhere with your family. Instead of you paying $3,500 per night, when you have access to TLX, you pay 72% off at $9.99 a night. Instead of you paying $1,000 per night, with TLX, you pay $500 per night for these beautiful villas. You get to live a certain way. Come on, somebody say yacht life. Where y'all at? Yacht life? How many of y'all want the money, but you want the memories too? Right? You want the money, but you want the memories too. Okay, let me hop back over here and look at y'all for a second. I love luxury unapologetically. I deserve luxury unapologetically. Somebody say yacht life. Yacht me up, please. Yacht me up, please. Okay, where y'all at? Yacht me up, please. Where y'all at? Exactly. Okay, yacht me up, please. Because guess what? When you have access to TLX, which is one of the reasons I recommend you guys go all in. It's one of the reasons I recommend you guys go all in. Because when you have access to TLX, you have access to discounts on our yachts. Listen, discounts on our yachts is going to put you in a position to travel around the world and benefit from these discounts on our yachts. Hold on, let me see what this thing doing here. Bam, yacht experiences. Yacht me up, please. This is Dubai. Yacht me up, please. This is the first time I was ever in Dubai. I don't know if this was the second, third, or fourth, but this was the last time I was there. I enjoy Dubai. I love Dubai. This is me in Miami. Yacht me up, please. Yacht me up. Yacht, please. Thank you. Live like the rich and famous, but on the regular price. Come on, somebody. Yacht me up, please. Hold up. They said a private jet experience. The private jet experience. You get access to TLX. It's called the Travel Lifestyle Experience. You have membership. You ever went somewhere and they said, do you have a membership code or do you have a special code, a discount code? I never used to have discount codes for rental cars and discount codes for all these experiences. I was like, no, I don't have a oh, now you have a membership experience. Yacht me up, please. No, now let's listen. I'm ready to jet set. Come on, where the jet? Any jet setters? Is this not the right audience? Is this not the audience who enjoys luxury? Is this not the audience who said I need to get to the right side of money because not only do I have a purpose to fulfill, but I didn't come all the way to earth to just be basic? I'm real unapologetic. I told you I'm here to show y'all the money. I'm not here to play with you. I'm here to do what? Show you the money. Any jet setters? Anybody ready to jet? Any jet setters? Somebody say, hold up, I deserve this. I'm awakening something on the inside of you. They told you be okay with okay. They told you be good with good. I say good ain't good enough. I said good ain't good enough. I said God said something different to me. He said he was going to do exceedingly and abundantly above all I could ask, think, or even imagine. I could think about this. I could ask about this. So could you can we jet set, please? Can we jet set, please? Okay. Can you listen? Let's jet set, please. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Just in case I say, you know what? I can't just show this photo because I'm outside the jet. I can't show this photo because sometimes they got I saw these little content rooms and they got the little things and look like the people in the jet, but they're really just in a room in the mall somewhere. So I got to show the whole experience. I got to show the whole experience. Jet life, please. I deserve luxury. I deserve luxury. He said that I can have all that he could above anything that I could even imagine. Discounts though. What if you could live like the rich and famous on a regular price? What if you could pay for this a similar price that you would pay? Like I enjoy flying private, especially this is through the pandemic, y'all. I was like, you know what? They're not about to be restricting me, honey, because I mean, I got things to do and places to go. But you know what? Now TLX is saying, listen to me. Everybody that becomes a member of TLX, they get to get a discount price for a luxury experience. Somebody say, I deserve this. I deserve this. Jet life. I deserve it. TLX. Keep that in your mind so that you know what to select. I'm telling you, everything that we have is going to help you to win. We even give you these anniversary trips. So when you become a member of our All In, somebody type All In at the top because that's what you need to ask for. All In. You definitely need to have your AI technology to make the money for you because you still got to pay for the membership, right? You got to pay for it's going to be a reduced price, but you need some money. So you got to get the money out the market, right? You got to get the money out the market. And you got to make sure you got a business because other people are going to see you, going to be want to know what you're doing. So you need to be able to offer them this because you have to start a business and start investing to become wealthy. So now you got access to both right now. Look at listen, they have the audacity to give you a free vacation every year. I don't know how long you've been working on your job, but I worked on one job before in my life. I believe I made it past a year. They ain't never gave me a free vacation. I don't think I got anything free from them. But when you are a member of TLX for at least a year, you get a trip to Mexico or Ibiza. In fact, let me show you what it looks like. Here's Ibiza. Year 1. Year 2, you get to go to, wait a minute, let me see what year 2 is. Year 2, yeah, okay. Thailand. Dang, we in Thailand? Just because I was a member for 2 years? Just because I have access to a winning community, I'm a part of Run One. And you mean to tell me we in Thailand year 2 and they pay for me and a significant other? Listen, you don't even pay resort fees. They pay the resort fees for you. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Year 1, you go to Ibiza. Somebody said for free, for free. Year 2, you go to Thailand. Somebody said for free, for free. You get to enjoy all of the discounts throughout the year. And at the end of the year, congratulations. You want a free vacation for you and a significant other. Year 3, you get to go to Paris. Paris? Year 4, somebody said, I've been wanting to go to Paris. You mean to tell me I get to go for free? Listen, you get to go for free by year 3. But if you want to go at a discount this year, you could go. Come on, wait a minute. I ain't got to wait. No, you don't have to wait to live your best life. You get to go to Greece by year 4. Come on, Santorini. Come on, Mykonos. You get to go to Iceland by year 5. You get to go to the Amalfi Coast by year 6. Come on, listen to me. I deserve luxury. If this is not the person who feel like they deserve luxury, this might be uncomfortable for you. But if you're the person who deserve luxury, you saying, I've been praying for this. I've been looking for a community of real people with real results that I get to enter into. Bora Bora, hello, year 7. Year 8, Monte Carlo. Year 9, Australia. Wait a minute, that's year. So we got, wait. I don't know what the year is, but Dubai, I believe, is year 9 or 8. African Safari, year 9. Maldives, I don't know where we at with these years, but just know that you got 10 years. And year 10, you get to choose the destination of your choice. Hello, Maldives. Hello, African Safari. Hello, Dubai. Hello, Australia. Okay? This is what you get to do. So how much is this gonna cost me? Sis, you got me all hyped, man. Shucks. Dang, man, let me just drink some water because I can see about to hit me with these numbers. I already know it's about to be at least $10,000. How much is going to cost me, sis? Just be straight with me. And do y'all have any payment plans? I understand when you think about a franchise. You like, look, I'm figuring some stuff out. I do love luxury. I do deserve luxury. But where we at with this cost to get started? How much was this cost you, right? 20,000, 10,000, 5,000? To leverage our AI technology, our financial markets, access to travel around the world, e-commerce, social media, so you can really win out here. I get it because normally you pay about $15,000 for e-commerce if you want to go to a traditional school. Or maybe you want to learn from somebody that's on Instagram and saying, hey, I got these courses. You pay about $5,000. I know somebody who paid for a course that was $5,000. They got about 4 videos in the Telegram group. Congratulations. I was very upset about that. I was very upset. You could expect to pay about $5,000 for these courses, but not with us. Ooh, hold up. Sis! Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me fan myself real quick. Somebody's life just got blessed. Oh my gosh. Their life just got absolutely blessed. You telling me, hold on, because let me just squint my eyes. Is that $4,999 or do I really see $499? Let me peek. You see $499, bro. You see $499, bro. Somebody say, I'm in the game. You get everything that we offer for only $499. I can remember going to, I think I was in LA. I was at some restaurant they told me to go to. I don't know what it was. Croatia. I don't know the name of the restaurant, but it was in LA. We was down there somewhere, you know. And I went to the restaurant and the bill came back out and the bill was about this number right here. So for one meal, I mean, the food was pretty good, but for one meal, I'm not saying this is a meal every day, but somebody gonna spend $4.99 in a week and then it's gonna be miscellaneous. It's gonna be on miscellaneous. You just 50 here, 99 there, 72 there. Somebody gonna spend this kind of money right here in a month just on the Amazon boxes that's gonna come to their door when they could have had a store. Somebody gonna spend this on Amazon and they could have made this on Amazon. $4.99 one time, $384 a month, so that you don't spend $5,000 up front. In fact, it's about $5,000 for the entire year for you to have access to the FRX Academy, the TBX Academy, the DCX Academy, the SFX, ECX, SMX, MMX, and TLX Academy, and all of the apps. Excuse me? Congratulations. I can remember in 2008, I was presented with an opportunity similar to this. It cost me a little bit less for a whole lot less. It cost me $350 for like one of the packs. And I remember not having a $350, and I was in the room of people and I saw the energy in the room. I could just feel the energy. I didn't go in as a believer, but while I was in the room, I had hope to believe that it was real. I just wanted it to be real because I needed some real change in my life. And I remember looking around and I wanted to do it so badly. And I could remember as I looked around the room, I needed change in my life so bad. Everybody in the salon was struggling. Their clients wasn't coming to get their hair done. A recession was causing banks to collapse and banks to merge, kind of like we're seeing right now. The government was getting bailed out and all of this stuff was happening. The world was upside down. And I remember everybody at the salon struggling, but everybody in this room was just airy. It was an air in the room that was different. It smelled different. The people was jolly. They was cute. It was luxurious. And I wanted it, but I didn't have the $350 to get started. Imagine $350 just for one of these. I didn't have the money to get started, but I had the mind. I told the young lady, girl, give me 3 days. I didn't know how I was going to figure it out, but I figured it out. In fact, that same night I called her and said, come and get the money, because I could not allow a small 3-figure decision to stand in the way of me changing my financial situation. And I'm going to say to you right now, don't allow a simple 3-figure situation, a 3-figure decision to stand in the way of your financial future. I just gave you access to the money. I just showed you the money. I just showed you the money. Some of you right now looking at that and saying $4.99 is really not a lot of money to change my life. It's really not a lot of money. But for whatever reason, if you're in a position and you know you need to get started tonight and you don't have the $4.99, get started with our Empower Pack. Our Empower Pack is $274. Breathe for a second, just breathe. Who says I'm still in the game? I'm still in the game. Empower is $274. You get access to 2 of the academies. You won't get access to our whole suite, but you will get 2. Maybe you can trade and travel. Maybe you can e-commerce and trade. Maybe you can social media and travel. Oh, that's sexy. Hold on now. That's something there. Right? You could choose to create and customize that however you want for $274 one time, $249 a month. $274 one time, $249 a month. And we also offer you a scholarship. Now, for whatever reason, if you're in a position where you're like, can I just do one? If you want to just do TLX, for example, $249 one time, $124 a month. ECX, $149 one time, $124 a month. Social media, $149 one time, $124 a month. You need TBX, $249 one time, $184 a month. What's most important is not how you get started, but that you get started tonight. Somebody say tonight. Somebody type in the chat tonight. That you get started tonight is more important than how you get started. That you get started tonight is more important. So what I want to recommend you do is decide how you're getting started tonight. You can earn a scholarship. A scholarship? Yes, sis. Yes, bro. A scholarship. You get to get a scholarship when you're a part of our community. When you say yes tonight and get started, pick whatever pack makes the most sense for you to start tonight. Somebody type tonight. All you simply have to do, allow a friend or 2 to maybe watch the recording of this video. Invite them into this community. Let them see all the other testimonies. Look around. Let them enjoy all the other testimonies. When they decide that they want to get started too, learn how to leverage AI technology to trade, travel around the world, leverage e-commerce. When they get started, because you referred them, when you bring in 2 people in 30 days, well, it doesn't even matter if it's 30 days or not. But if you bring them in your first 30 days, you won't have to pay for that next month's subscription. So if you bring in 2 people within a 30-day window, the next month's subscription is free. Oh, that sounds good, sis. But what about the next month? Well, as long as those 2 customers are paying, the next month is free too. Oh, really? Well, what about the third month? Well, as long as those 2 customers are paying, then that month is free as well. As long as you have 2 paying customers, it's absolutely free. That's the customer side of it. When you say, hey, I just want to start there, I want to get started, bring in my 2 so that I don't have to pay, and then we go from there, then you can absolutely do that. Listen, I'm excited for those of you that want to go all the way, because remember, the compensation plan is for the bosses. That's only the top 5% on this call. They said, look, sis, I can't stop at no 2. What if I bring in the 3, like you said before? Because I had heard you say something about the $300 and the $400 if I bring in 3 people in a week. I want to hear that again. If you bring in 3 people in 1 week on all impacts, which I highly recommend because people want to benefit from everything, it's the pack that makes the most sense to me. Then you get $100 every time they say yes. That means that if you got 3 people that came in 1 week, instead of you making $300, you make $400. It's a bonus that we give you. You make $400. Somebody on the phone say, I got to do what it takes to change my life. And that sounds like about it. I'm going to let them watch this replay and I'm on the way. Okay. So this is how you operate our compensation plan. There's more ways to get paid, but it's simply now time for you to build your digital empire. I went over and beyond to really give to you today. I made sure I poured to you today. I made sure I took my time today because we just entered the summer months. And for a lot of people, things start to really change in the summer months. And I wanted to make sure that you were in a position, a winning position for this summer 2023. I'm very passionate because it was during this time of a recession that the world is in that I made my first $1 million. In 2008, I made my first $1 million from a decision that I made in 2008. 18 months prior to me making that decision, I didn't even have the money to get started. But where I lacked the finances, I made up for it in my focus, in my attention, in my coachability. If you are really ready to change your life, this is for you. If you are really serious about doing the work that's required for you to become who you desire to be, this is for you. If you are ready to leverage AI technology to get to the right side of money by starting a business and starting to invest, this is for you. So all you have to do right now is simply get back with the person who invited you to this call. Let them know what you like most about what you heard. Tell them that you are ready to get started, not now, but right now. And we are looking forward to seeing you on the inside. Get their unique link, and we look forward to welcoming you to the family. Thanks so much for being on. I'm super excited for you guys. God bless you all, and good night. Bye for now.